What is up, my friends on the internet? Back at it with another video, and on today's episode we are talking about a thing called the 80-20 rule. This is a subject that has been covered in a lot of really great videos on YouTube already, but I think it's really important to me and it may be really helpful to you, so I wanted to deliver it yet again, but in my own words and in my own style this time. So let's get on into it. At its core, the 80-20 rule is a little bit of a dilemma that we may all find ourselves in someday. I know I definitely have. You enter into a new relationship, and at its start, it is amazing. It is perfect. This person is everything you're looking for, at least the majority of what you're looking for, and that majority is the 80. They listen to the same music as you, they may dress exactly how you like, their family is great, everything is going according to plan. It is amazing. But as time goes on, the newness, the freshness, it fades, and that 80% that you got starts to be a little less satisfying, and it stops being enough. You find yourself thinking about that missing 20 a lot. Maybe it's something simple, like they don't have the hair color you're most attracted to, or maybe they hate your favorite restaurant. It could even be something about how you want to spend your time. Maybe your ideal night out is going on a night ride and exploring the city, and theirs is going to a show and listening to live music. These differences of opinions and taste in general start to create a little bit of a clashing between you two. Maybe you're arguing about how you're going to spend your night or where you're going to go to dinner, and that gets a little taxing. It starts to bother you, and that little thing starts to become a big thing. Over time, thinking about that missing 20 becomes obsessing about the missing 20. You are hyper fixated on that 20 that is missing, and it's all you can think about. And it starts to just kind of muddy the waters. It starts making that 80 look a whole lot less desirable. And then boom, just like that, somebody comes along and they have that missing 20. They are the 20 you've been looking for. Their favorite restaurant, turns out it's your favorite restaurant. They have that exact hair color you're looking for, and they don't really like going out to live music. What they want to do at night is go on a night ride and explore the city. This is your missing 20. This is what you have been longing for. Congratulations, you found your missing 20. What you've been obsessing about, what you've been thinking about, what you've been longing for, you found it and you pounce. You leave your old situation and jump into the new one, ready to go out to dinner at your favorite place. And as all new things do, the freshness starts to fade, the new becomes old, and you start to realize that the 20 you long for, the 20 you were missing, the 20 you were seeking, the 20 that you acquired just isn't really doing it for you anymore. And you start to think, yeah, I've got my 20, but then you come to the really harsh realization that to get that 20, you had to give up your 80, and that sucks. I believe this dilemma plays into motorcycling perfectly. This is a thing we go through as motorcycle riders. We find a bike and we absolutely love it. We've been seeing it in magazines, we've been watching the YouTube videos, and we finally pull the trigger, go out and buy it, get the keys to this dream bike that we absolutely love. We're taking pictures of it all over town because we're just so proud of it. We're making videos so that we can show it to our friends on the internet. And then maybe even we start just throwing parts at it to make this perfect bike even more perfect for us because we are just so pumped on it. We just can't wait to customize it and make it our own. But as fate would have it, the same thing starts to happen. That tiny gas tank that can barely get you across town stops being so appealing and honestly becomes a bit of a chore. You want to go out on a date night, have somebody on the back, but there's that solo seat just kind of bumming you out and ruining the party. That gets kind of old. And then maybe in an attempt to keep it fresh and keep it exciting for yourself, you want to run some taller bars on the bike just to get it more comfortable for you because you're a bigger person. And it turns out that those bars and the extended cables to make those bars work are back ordered by the company for 6 months. Bummer. So much about the bike is right for you. The 80 is there. You have the 80 and that is great. But just like with relationships, you're obsessing about the 20. You need that bigger gas tank. You need that 2-up seat and you want some taller bars. So you run out and buy a new bike. A bike with taller bars so you can get some comfort. A bike with a bigger tank so that you can go touring without any issues or no range anxiety whatsoever. And that bike even has a 2-up seat. You have acquired the missing 20%. you're golden. But just like with relationships, you run into the same problems. You got rid of the old one. You told all your friends about how this was bad and this was bad, and you're so glad this is gone. And then you're telling all your friends on the internet in a video about the new thing and how great it is, how it has the two-up seat you were missing, how it has the tall bars, how it has the big tank. Just like with relationships, sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder. Sometimes you realize that what you had was great and you don't realize it until it's gone. Sometimes you realize that 20 wasn't worth it. That 20 isn't that great. You start to miss that lightness, that nimbleness, that just thrill that the old thing gave you. And sometimes, just like with relationships, you have to hop on the internet and tell your friends, guess what, guys? I got back with my ex.